This video was created by Violent Pika, a Violent Pika lover.
Hello everyone, this is Pika Lover here, back with another Borderlands 2 video, and today we're going to be going over 11 of the best guns and weapons that the manufacturer Torgue made. Can Torgue's weapons be the best of the best in Borderlands 2? I think we all know that answer. Maybe! All 11 best weapons made by Torgue starting now.
Number 11. The Sword Explosion / Unicorn Explosion. So they are kind of same and kind of different. So anyway, I'm going to start off with the similarities. What they do is just, as soon as you fire one of those, it would explode, then split into 3. And it kind of gets powerful. What makes it more powerful is the casual prefix, aka their version with a vertical grip. What they do is fire 3, then split to 9 after hitting the ground. One thing that's different is how to get it, their rarities, and where they're from, and weapons kits. So anyway, to get the Unicorn Explosion, you will have to get the mysterious amulet and give it to Bot Stallion in the back burner in the 5 Sanctuary. However, the Sword Explosion, all you just need is the Tiny Tina's Soul and Dragon Keep and just complete the quest, the sword in the stone. Number 10. The Flacker. Now I usually not like the Flacker. I usually don't really like the Flacker. However, there's still a couple of upsides that I kinda really like about the Flacker. One thing that's good about it is that when you fire it, you can still make it do more damage by quickly swapping to a torgue rocket launcher. So what you gotta do is just fire the Flacker and then quickly swap to your Ahab or swap to your Nukem. It can work with the World Burn or it can work with the Tunguska. However, now if you're trying to do that, I don't think you should use it with the error message, because the error message has lower base damage. So anyway, if you want to use it with the rocket launchers, feel free to. And that could deal like a buttload of damage, especially on tough enemies. So anyway, to get the Flacker, you will have to kill the warrior or the handsome sorcerer. Number 9. The 12-pounder. So, I think the 12-pounder is kind of good. One thing I really like about the 12-pounder is that the 12-pounder can fire cannonballs. The cannonballs can do like really nice damage. And the 12-pounder's projectiles ricochet off of surfaces. And the 12-pounder can do like really nice damage. If you aim downwards, you can make the cannonballs like do really nice damage. And the reload speed is way faster. Faster than any torgue rocket launcher. Like the normal torgue rocket launchers, Nukem, or even World Burn. However, the downside that it has is that unfortunately it's sometimes inaccurate, and when it ricochets, the 12-pounder's projectiles mayhaps miss. And if you want one, it can only be obtained from the Big Sleep. Number 8. The Curb Blaster. Usually, I was a real fan of the Curb Blaster. I actually really like the Curb Blaster. So one thing I really like about the Curb Blaster is that as soon as you fire it, the Curb Blaster opens a grenade. It opens a grenade after the rocket you fire hits the ground. It is based off the torpedo, has the same ammo cost as a torpedo, but way, 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 way better. This rocket and grenade pattern can like literally turn out to be critically good and effective in combat. And so yeah, to get the Curb Blaster, you will have to kill Double M, the Handsome Sorcerer, or one of the Torgue vending machines. Number 7. The Carnage. Now, here's the thing though. The Carnage without the vertical grip may not be as good. However, the one thing good about the Carnage, as long as you have the vertical grip, the Carnage will be quite good. One thing that makes it good is that it has pretty high fire rate, and the rockets do like really good and insane amount of damage. I mean, this is really nice. And the explosion of it does really nice, decent damage. Still able to like kill badass enemies in your way. And so yeah. So anyway, to get the Carnage, you will have to kill Tubbies on OP8 or use a save editor. Number 6. The Unkempt Herald. So the Unkempt Herald is quite rather good. Of all the Torgue pistols, this one is actually quite good. One thing I really like about the Unkempt Herald is that the Unkempt Herald splits into 7 projectiles. However, the double penetrating prefix is quite rather good. What it does is it splits into 14 instead of 7. However, it has a higher ammo cost, but not much higher. It only costs 6, which is way even better than 8. So anyway, those splitting projectiles can do like insane amount of really nice damage, and basically able to like demolish things. It's able to kill enemies fairly even easier. And anyway, to get it, you will have to kill Savage Lee or buy it from one of the Torgue vending machines. Number 5. The Ogre. I really like the Ogre. Basically, this one is kinda good in my humble opinion. One thing I really like about the Ogre is that it has quite high fire rate. Well, it can have quite fire rate. And it's based off the Torgue. It's based off of the Torgue Spitter assault rifle. And what it does is that it has a chance to like fire super fast. It has a chance to have a really high fire rate and have like lots of different projectiles come out. And so, however, the bummer with the Ogre is basically trying to get it. And if you want an Ogre, you will have to kill Warlord Slog in the Assault on Dragonkeep DLC. Number 4. The Creamer. So, I thought I wasn't going to like the Creamer, but turns out I actually do like it. However, there's just a few problems that the Creamer has. So anyway, the downsides that the Creamer has is that it splits into 2 and it inaccurately splits. and making it really bad in farther away combat. However, one thing I really love about the Creamer is that it can still do really nice damage, and this thing heals you. Out of all the damage it takes, out of all the damage the enemies take, it gets stolen and into your health bar. This thing is so good that it heals you. That's the one thing that's pretty good with Moxie rocket launchers. So anyway, that's what makes it good. So anyway, to get the Creamer, you will have to complete the last round of the creature slaughter in the natural selection annex. Number 3. The Newcomb. So the Newcomb is quite rather good. Basically, it's a pretty powerful nuclear weapon. I can see the nuclear sign of the Newcomb. Now, basically, the Newcomb is really strong and goes into an arching trajectory and then explodes, doing like a buttload of damage, and yet it forms a mushroom cloud. However, there are a couple of downsides that the Newcomb has. It has pretty low magazine size, unless if you have a magazine accessory, and the reload speed is quite rather low. But still, you can use the Newcomb like a little nuclear weapon power-up, and it can sound like rather fun. So anyway, to get the Newcomb, you will have to kill the Black Queen, or you could get it from one of the torgue vending machines. Number 2. The World Burn. Yes, the World Burn is way better. Way better. This thing is so good that it's actually one of the elemental torgue weapons. This thing comes in fire, and it has the same effect as the Newcomb, but there are a couple of differences. One, it's fire, that's for sure, and the ammo cost is very low, which is making it quite rather easier. And the magazine size is much more higher, which kinda improves it a bit, making it way better. And you can use it as the Newcomb. However, it is quite rather good. And it forms a mushroom cloud and goes into an arching trajectory like the Newcomb. And yeah. So anyway, to get the World Burn, you will have to kill Lieutenant Bolson. Number 1. The Peak Opener. This thing is really good. This thing is really good. That is one of the elemental torgue weapons. This thing fires shock. And one thing I really love about the Peak Opener is its fire rate. So, what it does, it makes the sound of a torgue rocket launcher when firing it. It makes the sound of a Vladov assault rifles when reloading it, which is quite rather good. And it has really high fire rate, which makes it fire rockets real fast. The rockets are shock, and then they split into 3 grenades, dealing explosive damage. However, when you zoom in, the fire rate increases, making it quite extra useful. And however, the downside that it has is that it's scopeless. And if you want one, you can either get it, and you can only get it from killing Haterax.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up this particular video. Did you guys like this video? If you guys did, please be sure to leave a like. And as always, my name is Pika Lover, and I'm gonna see y'all later.